Hey, Trip Kramer here from tripadvice.com. On this video, I'm going to teach you a really cool seduction technique. It's really simple, it's right to the point, and also it combines itself in almost an opener or a pickup line that you can be using when you're going out and meeting girls. So this is going to be a little bit more for a social scenario, not as much for, let's say, like a casual scenario, like a daytime scenario, because it's a little bit more intense. So I'm going to teach you what that is, and then I'm going to break down why this works so well. So it's not just this technique that you can take away from this video, but you can understand the mindsets behind seduction and attraction. Okay, here's the technique. It's a little bit of a step-by-step process, so bear with me here. Basically, you're going to see a girl, and you're going to be like, okay, I want to talk to her. I'm attracted to her. When you go up to her, I want you to beeline, boom, straight line all the way over to her, and maybe she's turned away, maybe she's facing you. Either way, try to get in front of her or tap her on the shoulder lightly so she turns around and faces you, and you look at her right in the eyes and you say, "You, what is your name? I had to meet you." Now, this is very important in this technique. This is not something for the timid, okay? This is not something that you're gonna do where you're gonna kind of lightly tap and say, "Excuse me, hi, I had to meet you." No, this is about being very dominant, very in control, and I want you to deliver the line as if, wow, this is someone you actually had to meet and you are running out of time, so you had to do it right away. That's the mindset, okay? That's the mindset. So you're going up to her and you're saying, "You, I had to meet you." And you're gonna be kind of close to her, not completely in her face, but not also too far away. I'd say maybe a foot from her. And you're gonna deliver the line, like I'm saying right now, "You, I had to meet you." With a big smile on your face, like a big grin, like almost as if like, there's something about her that is so sexy, so interesting that you had to come over there, okay? So I'm gonna explain again why this works, but let me tell you a little bit of a follow-up to this. You're going to be introducing yourself. You're gonna say, "I'm Trip." You're gonna put out your hand while continuously looking her in the eye, and then when she takes her hand to shake yours, hold it, and don't just shake it and say, "Hi, nice to meet you." She's gonna put out her hand, you're gonna hold it very lightly, you're gonna hold on to it, you're gonna look her in the eye, and you're gonna say, "I'm Trip. Wait a minute, are you from," and then say the city that you guys are in while you're still holding her hand, okay? So let me repeat this again. You can go up to her, either tap her on the shoulder or just get in front of her and say, "You, I had to meet you." Then, "I'm Trip." Put out your hand, obviously you're gonna say your name. She's gonna put out her hand. Maybe she doesn't, maybe she does, but most of the time she will. Then you're gonna hold it and you're gonna say, "Wait a minute, are you from Chicago?" And hold her hand right there, okay? So that is the technique. That's a great opener to use. Do you have to use it all the time? No, but it's just right off the bat extremely seductive. Why? Because you are giving her this dominant, powerful, masculine energy. Because it's showing that you're not scared, you're going right over to her, you're looking her right in the eyes, which creates this connection, which makes it more sensual between the two of you. And then you're following up with holding her hand and then shaking it, but you're holding it for just a little bit longer than what is normal, right? Most people just kind of shake and that's it, but you're holding it for just a second longer. Now, this is gonna take a little practice. You might have to do this a few times, but understand what I'm saying here. This is the vibe. This is the vibe you wanna give off, okay? You wanna give off that sensual, seductive, masculine energy where you're just like, whoa, okay? Now, a lot of guys think, okay, but Trip, isn't mystery the thing that builds attraction? Because I know you probably heard that on the internet, you've heard me say it before. Yes, it is. It is, but you implement that throughout the interaction, okay? You're not gonna be that interested in her every single second that you're talking to her. You're not gonna be looking at her in the eye so intense as you might be doing when you first meet her, right? You're gonna kind of back off a little bit after you guys get into conversation, after you ask her like, "Oh, are you from wherever?" And you guys are talking about the city. But still, once in a while, you're gonna sprinkle in the conversation, you being, again, looking her in the eyes, being really seductive, and making her understand that it's you who's in control of this conversation. You are the man, you are the guy going up, introducing yourself, talking to her, leading the conversation, and giving her this preview of what it's gonna be like to be with you. And this is crazy. Of course, it doesn't work with every girl, but a lot of girls, this is gonna turn them on, like on the spot, because they're not used to this kind of masculine energy around them. First of all, they're not used to being approached that much, and when they do get approached, it is not gonna be like the way I've taught you here, okay? This is a very unique way of doing it, and right off the bat showing that you are confident, that you are fearless, and she's going to feel that right away, and she's gonna feel that masculinity which turns her on. Just in the same way, when you see a girl and you see her femininity, usually in the beginning, that is, or that looks like, you know, her being dressed very sexy or her looks, right, that turns you on as well. So that's what's happening here. These two polarities coming together, creating that spark, creating that seductive vibe. I go over a ton of techniques and I go more into depth on how this works and how to build attraction and how to build the tension between you and a woman in my program called Hooked. I know a lot of you guys have it, but I know a lot of you guys don't have that yet. And this is the step A to Z whole guide in terms of being able to learn how to seduce women that you meet out and about. This is a complete video course teaching you every single move, how to continue conversation, and how to get her extremely hooked on you. So go to getherhooked.com. I'm gonna put that link in the description below. Again, that's getherhooked.com to be able to access that course and get that, and then join thousands of other guys who've gotten this program and have learned how to successfully seduce women. Go to getherhooked.com and I'll see you on the next video.